obviously. I'm not struggling motovlogging already, and it's only been one video. Oh my god, it smells like burning really badly coming out of this car. Please don't be going. Please, no, no, no. Anyway, so I wanted to make a quick story time of how I got this bike. Woohoo! And then I think next week will be a bike book review, unless I actually do have time to sit down and talk in front of the camera like old times. It's not even that old. It's been like maybe a couple months since like my last real video. The story of how I got this bike, blah blah blah. I already filmed one video that was like 40 minutes long where I talk about all the research I did and blah blah blah. No, nobody cares about that. So the real story and the real interesting part about this, oh my god, this car, is that I experienced the most pain, or at least up there within the most like painful experiences. Like literally painful, not like this is emotionally so much for me that my emotions are hurt. No. I mean actually I was in pain and like almost died. I didn't almost die, that's an exaggeration. Now that we're not behind that stupid car, we can go as fast as we want, except there are speed limits, so not that fast, relatively speaking. The story I wanted to tell you is about how we got this bike back. So we found it on Craigslist, and it was a good price, so we were like, okay, we'll go check it out. The problem was, it was 2.5 hours away in Indiana, so we were like, okay, if we drive all the way up to get this bike, we have to get it back somehow. And we were too cheap to rent a trailer, and we were too cheap to rent a truck and or trailer. So we were like, yeah, we'll easily ride it back. Okay, what I didn't tell you, or haven't told you yet, is that it was January 6th of this year, and it was about 9 degrees Fahrenheit. We figured we'd take turns. We brought all of our snowboarding gear, and we decided, yeah, it'll be fine. Didn't think about it too much. It was like, is that a cop? But it's not, so we're fine. We get there, we look at the bike, we haggle, and we settle on a price, and we arrive at the point where we're going to have to start riding the bike home. It is probably, I don't know, 10 a.m., it's about 9-10 degrees, and fortunately, my husband was like, yeah, I'll take the first ride, no problem. So he rides, he gets on for about 30 minutes going down the interstate. And around the 25-30 minute mark, he's like, hey, it's cold. Do you mind if we switch off? And I was like, you know what? I'm not a baby. I bet I can last way longer than he did. So we switch off, and it's fine for 5 minutes. Pain begins to settle into my fingertips like no pain I've ever felt in my fingertips before. It was an ungodly amount of pain. And the only other thing that was bugging me was that very cold air was going straight up my helmet and into my ears. So I started to get a headache. My ears were so cold, they felt brittle. Oh my god, there's some foals. Baby horses, oh, IBBs. So back to the story. So 5 minutes have elapsed. I'm already in a lot of pain. I make it to maybe the 12-minute mark, and I'm like, hey, spouse, can you please switch off with me, because I feel like I can't hold on to the handlebars anymore. I can't like shift gears. I'm in so much pain. So we switch, and he rides for another 25-30 minutes. I'm just like, what is wrong with me? So I try and I do it again. I last maybe 15-16 minutes. And this happened. This had to happen until we got home. We had no other choice. It took what was about a 2.5 hour drive. It took us like 4.5, 5 hours to get home. Hi, ponies! They looked. So we got the bike home. I came in the house, and I somehow got my gloves off. I think I like ripped them off with my teeth, and then just, God, the pain was ungodly. It was down to the bone, like in my bones, which is a weird type of cold and pain. Like there's not much that really compares to that, I feel. I learned the other day that you really got to actually look for trains, because they will not stop. So that is how we got the bike home. It was brutal, it was painful, and probably for the next week I had extra sensitivity, like painful stimuli in my fingertips for, yeah, like about a week. Anything that touched them, just, it hurt. Like, I think I did nerve damage. I must have. Oh, that's the thing in the road. I think that was a squirrel at one point or another. So that's how we got the bike home that fateful day. luckily, I have had 0 issues with this bike. It is, oh God, the gravel. I keep forgetting it's there. And I panic every single time. Oh my God, like I have the footage from filming this multiple times, and every time I have the exact same reaction, which is like, oh my God, there's a bunch of gravel there. This bike has been fantastic, despite its rather painful origin. It has been wonderful. There is nothing better than zooming around on your motorbike. On your motor, there's a large stick in the road. Let's not hit it with a motorbike. I can't help it. Sometimes you just gotta sing really loudly in your helmet by yourself. So there you go. That's the story of how I got Lucille II. Lucille II is so named because of the show Arrested Development. If you don't know what that show is, you should probably go check it out. It's on Netflix. You can literally watch the entire thing. One of the funniest shows I think I've ever seen. Like, it's so cleverly funny. That's the end. Hopefully, I swear to God, if I film this one more time, I am just gonna film 22 minutes of me screaming into my mic. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it worked out for me. AKA, I really hope my audio actually recorded this time. And I will catch you in the next one, which I think I already mentioned this, but I think I'm going to do a bike book review, and I'm going to talk about Chuck Palahniuk's Invisible Monsters, that's the author who wrote Fight Club, which based on, the movie was based off of that particular novel. I hope you have great days, great weeks, etc., etc. I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Oh, and there's some parting footage of horses. You're welcome.